Welcome back to Let's Talk World. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the pleasure of speaking with a truly multifaceted talent in the entertainment industry. Bill Victor Arucan is a renowned actor, filmmaker, and storyteller whose work spans various genres and platforms. As a Filipino filmmaker here in the United States, Bill brings a unique and compelling perspective to his projects, infusing them with cultural richness and profound narratives. With a career marked by diverse genres and critical acclaim, he has become a prominent figure both in front and behind the camera. Please join me in welcoming the incredibly talented Bill Victor Arucan. We just had a very amazing, phenomenal red carpet or world movie premiere of Arena Wars last week. So it was amazing. And part of the movie, I think he has a big part of the movie, Arena Wars. You are the producer and you had a...
Yeah, executive producer for Arena Wars. I have an acting role as Dr. Harata in the movie. And I got to show Alien Donut Films as part of the credits. Wow. So I really love working with the Halls. They do a stupendous job in everything and putting it all together, getting the talent, and making a good film.
Yes, right. It's I actually interviewed them on the world premiere, and I was asking them like, what's their favorite so far? Of course, it's all their favorites, but they said that the Arena Wars is the biggest, and it seems like it's the blockbuster for them.
I think so too. I mean, I did not read any reviews. I did not see any videos of the Arena Wars. I saw it for the first time last night. I'm like, oh my God, I think this is almost their best one. Yeah.
Yes.
And I've done 4 with the Mahals already.
4? Wow, congratulations. Well, I would like to ask you, being in the entertainment business, how, tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue this path.
Okay. So, acting, producing, writing was never in my DNA. I actually spent 24 years in the financial industry.
Oh,
so
wow.
I know, not even close.
Oh, I'm glad you're not saying a nurse.
No, not. So I spent so much time in the financial industry doing financial stuff, plus IT management. And then I retired at 48 and I said, oh, I want to do something different.
So you just retired because you look 48.
Oh, thanks. I'm 60.
Oh.
But I retired, but then what's on that bucket list next? I go, oh, I want to do something with Hollywood.
Wow.
And I actually just wanted to write, 'cause I thought I was a good writer, so I just wanted to write. But I couldn't find anyone to pick up me as a writer, being Filipino and not being in the industry. So I said, let's go to independent filmmaking. There's probably someone there. But I got my chance because in Las Vegas, at Star Trek Las Vegas,
oh, yes.
I do cosplay, and I won the costume contest twice, 2017 and 2018, and it got the attention of some directors, producers, and actors. They said, oh, we like you, we'd like you to be in one of our films. And that's kind of how it all started.
Wow.
And then one thing led to another. I was on set in a SAG film. I'm like, oh my God, I'm working with Star Trek actors. I'm like, now I have to get serious. And you have to start, learning, getting educated. But that's how it kind of started.
So, do you think that being an Asian, a Filipino, do you think that's one of the challenges of getting picked up right away?
I think so. I think there's just so much good talent out there, and then you as a person have to define, what do I want to do? What are my goals? And you have to have achievable goals that make sense as an actor, director, or producer.
Wow. But you now you can tell you've been successful so far with a lot of things, and you also built your own production, right?
Yeah, you have to have good communication. You got to be trustworthy. You got to be a good, say what you want to say and do what you're going to say. Because if you don't, they're not going to trust you anymore, right?
Yeah, the respect.
They have to have the respect. You've got to earn the respect. So you build it one person at a time, and that builds the connections with the directors and everyone there. And they'll say, I like working with Bill. Let's bring him in.
Yes, because you the integrity that you put out there is right there. Well, you work on many projects. You have your own production company. What do you choose? And being a Filipino, how do you choose the projects that you work on?
Because there's so many things to do. So my last project was truly Filipino inspiration.
Wow!
It was with the Mahal. Cursed Waters. We shot it.
Oh yes.
And
it's under production.
But they let me play a Filipino warrior pirate.
Oh.
And then I got to wear a Kalinga style warrior outfit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, now I can actually do a character true to my heritage.
Yes.
So that took a lot of learning. I got to learn what they do, what they say. I had to go back and learn.
Did you speak Tagalog in that or not?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay.
I don't remember what I said, but my kids was like, this is what you have to say. This is how they curse. This is how they. So I'm like, oh my God, we have to practice.
We're gonna have to see that. Hey.
Cursed Waters.
Yes. Filipino community, Filipino viewers, Filipino followers, subscribers. Hey, we're gonna have to support this Cursed Waters movie of the Mahal Empire because Bill is gonna be there and he's gonna speak the language.
Yes.
It's gonna be amazing.
It was fun. We shot it in LA and I'm like, oh, that was truly Filipino to me.
Yes, well, that's one of your current projects right now,
Yes.
right? Are you also a producer on that movie?
I think executive producer.
Yes. Still, yeah, okay. Because I know you are executive producer in all of their films, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. And with your current projects right now, can you tell us about your? You talk about the Curse Waters. Is there any other projects that you're working on?
I have several. Let's see. Staycation. I'm working with Russ Emanuel. That's a pandemic horror film.
Oh my God.
And it's a little bit of a love story, a little bit about, pandemic issues. And I play, like Robin Williams, the radio announcer. So I'm the radio announcer to the world in this story called Staycation.
Oh, Staycation. And is that Staycation films where?
It was filmed in LA and I think a little bit in Las Vegas. And we're almost done. It'll premiere in like 2 to 3 months. So red carpet.
I'm excited. Yes. What is his name again? Your director?
Russ Emanuel.
Russ Emanuel. Make sure to contact our social media shows. We do a great red carpet, don't you think?
You did an awesome red carpet.
Thank you. Well, he is almost an all.
Not biased. You did a really great red carpet.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, we enjoyed what we do and meeting new people. Working with the Mahal brothers.
Yes.
And working with all the people around Michael's Mahal brothers. It's really funny because the last red carpet, I was those people that are regular with Mahals was sitting down on the side, right? They're not going on the line because they've been doing that every single time. So what I did was like I went and picking them up one by one, and they're like, I'm not in the movie this time, Maria. Yeah. And I'm like, that's okay. Yeah. You're still part of the crew. Come on in. And they were like laughing at me because I can, I know who are the regulars.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's also Michael Su.
Michael Su, yes.
Yeah. So he was like on the side and I never seen him come closer to the red carpet. So I have to go there.
And get him.
Yeah, and get him. I said, Michael. And he's like,
he's a really good director.
Oh yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he is a phenomenal director. I see all his work.
I'll say like as a Filipino, working with the Mahals and seeing the film family last night at the premiere, they were very welcoming.
Yeah.
Everyone was so friendly.
Yeah.
Everyone was happy to see each other again.
you know what I said? I posted this on Facebook. I said, because I have different TV shows here, so whenever I'm filming all the hosts of our TV shows, there are sometimes that we go off where literally like off the subject matter, off the regular way of doing our show. So we were talking about today's show is weird, so weird, literally weird. And then I went to the red carpet, and you know, it's very very positive environment.
Yes, yeah.
And normally, when you are so used to with this environment, you're kind of like something is weird because it's so positive.
Yeah.
You're like, huh, there is something in the air.
Yeah.
So I said something is in the stratosphere because that day alone, everything was weird to me. Which is in a positive way. So,
Positive way, yeah.
In a positive, weird way. It's
Yeah.
not a negative. So anyway, let's get back to your creative process. So you're a producer, you're an actor, amazing actor. Imagine playing different roles and different movies. That's wonderful. How is your creative process? Can you walk us through the process?
Well, so I found a director who thought like me and is even more crazier than me, that embraced me as a writer actor. And his, James Balsamo. And I did a lot of films with him, but my three big ones are Alien Danger 1, 2, and Raven Van Slender Saves Christmas. I'm the lead actor. I'm a Filipino lead actor with a cast of other multicultural people, and I got to write the script.
Wow.
And then James also influenced it with what he wanted.
Yes.
Like, oh my God, he let me write the script. I'm like, that's the scene I wrote. That's the scene I like. So he let me do it, and my creativity went crazy. And it is a crazy, family-friendly film, and it's doing really well at the film festivals.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is the one that I found on research.
And also, I say, I love working with these people who are wrestlers, and he went and got them for me. I love working with these people who are Star Trek actors. He went and got them for me. I go, how cool is that?
That's really cool. There you go. Yes, I found this for you.
Oh yeah, Raven Saves Christmas.
Yes, yes. So that's not the movie that you're talking about. Well, what is the most challenging role that you did so far?
The most challenging role that I did, I'm not physically a super person, but I had to do my own stunts.
Oh.
And in Curse Waters, I had to do sword fighting, and that was very hard to do.
How many takes did you take?
A lot, a lot. But then my second one was another Mahal movie, Night of the Tommyknockers.
Yes.
I had to ride a horse. I had to learn how to ride a horse.
Remember?
Oh, I know, but Filipino riding a horse, and then saying your lines with every other actor on their horse. God. And then making your horse go somewhere.
That
was crazy.
How did you overcome that?
I just had to man up and you had to do it. You train, so you have to train how to ride the horse, and then you have to memorize your lines. But the more practice you do, you just gotta get comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can't fear anything. You gotta just know, I can do this. I can do this.
So you just put yourself in that position, like it's a mental, like, hey.
Yes.
This is your role. This is what you choose to do. So you're gonna
do it. You gotta do it.
You're gonna push yourself. You know what I mean?
And I had so many funny stories about the Tommyknockers one. I actually had to jump on the horse and I fell. And then I remember Michael Sugoi cut.
Does that hurt?
It hurt.
Oh God. Do you I never been into Mahal production, so I don't know. And this is one of the questions that I want to ask them, but they never been. Well, I had a chance to interview them, but I cannot ask them. So when they filming their movies, are the Mahals always present?
They usually are. I see Sunny always taking photos in the background for BTS. They're around.
Yeah, they're around. Yeah.
But they let the directors really shape.
Yeah, be creative and everything. Yes, I suspect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to confirm it.
Yeah. I think they could do it if they wanted to, but they want to try, something a little different.
Yes, correct. Yeah, because they have, their brain is very creative. I mean, that's why they build this up, is because they're so creative, and you see them. They watch every single movie.
Do.
They're like literally like posting all the movies that they watch. So yeah, they watch, and it's really cool because when they watch. I only have few people that I follow on Facebook. I have a lot of friends, but I only one of the people that I follow is those people that never did and never posted any negative thing yet on Facebook. So they are still followed. Once somebody posts negative, I have to unfollow them because negative thing in social media is very, very influential to people. Even though you're not a negative person. Once you see that, your brain start working on you, so you have to turn that off so that you can have a positive life.
Yeah. I totally agree. Especially as Filipino, people are more critical of you because you're a little different, right?
Yes.
So you got to be on your game. You got to be a positive influence. You can't be negative.
No, yes, yeah, and it's I talked about social media so many times before that we shouldn't be using for those because it influence. Even though you see everybody knows how positive, how upbeat, and how outgoing I am.
Right.
But when I see somebody is posting something, is the first thing I say is like, what is this MF doing on Facebook? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
See, even though you see that is still negative.
Yeah.
When I say that.
Because you feel it.
Yes, you feel it. And like, even though you are against what they're saying negatively, it still affect you.
Yeah.
That's why it's better to not see it.
Yeah.
That way you don't have any energy.
Influence.
Yeah, there's no influence on you. Yeah. Well, anyways, what advice would you give to the uprising, the upcoming young filmmakers and actors and artists these days?
I think never give up. There's always a place for you in Hollywood. Hollywood is big enough for everybody. You just have to define what you want and work really, really hard. Especially an actor. If you come up by, I went to school in acting, I went through all these auditions, keep doing that. Don't give up. And then if you're someone like me who came from another industry you just have to follow your passions. But you still have to learn how to act. You still have to get coaching. You have to do a lot of things to catch up with all these other people. But never give up.
Never give up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, I think a lot of failure, whatever industry you are, whatever, even in life, is when you give up.
Yeah.
You see, determination is so important in our well-being.
Yeah.
Determination. You're gonna find that determination before you move on to your passion.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have to identify what's your passion, and then check your determination level.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, and I seen it. I see working, having this company for almost 6 years. I seen how people are starting to do what they do, and I always said that person in 3 months she's gone. This person in 6 months she's gone. This one 2 years, or this one is forever. I can tell that because I been through with everybody.
You've seen so many examples already.
Yeah. So I think, and the biggest mistake is, I think they haven't identified what they want yet, and they haven't actually built their determination of going through that passion. Does that make sense?
That totally makes sense.
Yeah.
I think they have the aspiring too high.
Yes.
And they think they're there yet, but they're still here. And they're not determined yet to get to there.
You couldn't have said it better.
And then if for all the negativity that comes your way, learn from your mistakes. Learn from the criticism, because that'll make you stronger.
Yes. And I always say, whenever there's a criticism, say thank you, because every single criticism actually is a learning lesson.
Amen. Right there.
I think we are in the same place here. Well, I'm gonna go back to our cultural being an Asian. How, as a Filipino filmmaker working here in the U.S., what unique perspectives or challenges have you encountered, and how did you, how did you overcome it?
That's a tough question to answer.
I wanna show to our, our in our culture, how that although we are here in the United States, they think that we are here in the United States and we just laying down in money and opportunities, and we don't have any challenges. So with this, at least they know, why we work so hard, and that we are actually keep on grinding like them in the Philippines.
Yeah. I think they don't understand how much hard work we put in just to get to the next day. Right?
Right.
We oh my gosh, we got to get up. We have to get mentally prepared. This is what we want to do today, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think as a Filipino, you got to work a little extra harder, because there's other people who are going to work harder than you, and they're going to achieve it. You're going to say, what happened? But you didn't work hard enough. You didn't put the time in. You didn't put the effort in. And then you start blaming when you start blaming other people while you're not achieving anything, then you're setting yourself up for failure. You got to still stay positive to say, I need to fix this in my life.
Yeah.
And then go and do it. Go make improvements.
Right.
Take an acting course.
Right. Yeah.
Go lose some weight. I had to go lose some weight, right?
Yeah, you have your workout every day. I just actually kind of eliminate some of my fats.
I eliminate a little bit.
You gotta move here. He actually is.
I had to do that for my Filipino one, because I was pretty much just with a skirt and then a small little top. It was all body. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get back in shape.
Traditional TV is going away. Hollywood is starting to fade. People are demanding real stories from real people. Our voices are now being heard in our own way. Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok Live are becoming the norm. Internet TV has now reached the highest demand in human history. Social media shows is now the new media of the century.
And welcome to the next exciting episode of
Arena War.
Fresh batch of institutionalized gladiators fighting for their freedom.
Ready, here we go.
You guys heard Perez?
I smell that.
Get back!
Those on the line, the parole board has offered you a ticket out. Win Arena Wars, win your freedom. 7 arenas with 7 of the most vicious killers the world has seen in the last decade. You make it out alive, you get to go home.
Luke Bender.
You're an innocent man.
Innocent man can mean big ratings.
I'll be watching.
I think it's time to audition Mr. Bender. No!
What was your last physical?
Cell block shower this morning. Oh yeah.
You ready for this? Hoorah. Impressive showing out there tonight. You're the new fan favorite.
Are you with me? Cutie pie back for the kill.
If you want to live through this, we have to work together. I'm watching you.
Smile for the camera, thug life.
Wow!
It's showtime!
We have to finish this.
Come on! Hell yeah!
Doesn't sound much like rehabilitation, does it?
Got Films is a full-service production company that provides motion picture quality content and production services for use in the film and TV industry. Looking for a seasoned crew, high-quality equipment, or other production services for your film, TV, commercial, corporate convention, sports, news, or interview project? Your search stops here. Some of our projects include NASCAR, American Restoration, Pawn Stars, Counting Cars, Top Chef, BattleBots, Forge and Fire, and Street Outlaws. We have also produced over 60 feature films and documentaries. We're ready for all your needs. Whatever your project, whatever your budget, big or small, Got Films got you. GotFilms.com.
Oh my God, I gotta get back in shape.
You had a picture?
I had to lose. Yeah, I have.
Can you send me a picture because I wanna insert it in this.
I had to lose like 15 pounds
Oh, what?
from the beat. Mahal ready.
So what did you do to lose that 15 pounds?
I was like cardio every single day. Cardio. And then, Filipino, don't eat the Filipino food. I had to like just vegetables,
No more
It was no more rice. No rice until I started, after filming. It was hard.
I know how hard. I know because I work out and I couldn't work out when I'm working 24 hours editing all the videos.
But now I feel good now. So I don't want to stop. I'm like I've lost this
So
much.
Did you maintain that?
Yeah, I've lost 15 pounds, and I don't want to go
Yes.
back. I want to keep going.
Yes, you are actually slimmer when the first time,
Yeah.
2.5 years ago.
Because when I look at myself on the Arena Wars, I'm like, oh my gosh, I was kind of fat.
Oh no! Did you see yourself? Oh, the
And the Arena Wars, yeah. I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah. Don't ask Michael to slim you out. No, just kidding. But anyways, how do you incorporate your cultural background into your work and how it influenced you in storytelling? You mentioned earlier that you have movies that is Filipino based kind of thing. So
I think the directors are intrigued because we're Filipino. So it gives us the opportunity to say, what do I want to share from my culture that I can share in this film as a Filipino? Like Arena Wars. So I was a Filipino doctor. I said,
you're a Filipino doctor.
Yeah. So I said, I talked to all my friends. So what do I have to do to act like a good Filipino doctor? And then I try to put in their ideas and and just try to figure out how do I want to act. I want to be a little more authoritative. I know what I'm doing. They have confidence in me. So that's you use your heritage as best you can.
Me, I'm really not an actress, okay? I only gonna do a scene with dialogue in respect to the person who's asking me, right?
Yeah.
But as much as possible, 99.9% of the time, I'm gonna say no. So what is your advice to me as a Filipino? One of the reasons why I don't want to is my accent.
Yeah.
If it's not a Filipino character, I will say no if it's an English character.
Yeah.
So what is your advice to me?
My advice is don't belittle the culture. Don't let them use you in a script that says, the stereotype Filipino. I'm trying to go away from that and try not to be the stereotypical Filipino, like the gang member or stuff like that you associate that they think that you are a foreigner or something like that, right?
Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
So one of my films, Alien Danger, I said I want to do an interracial marriage, Filipino and a Caucasian, and we did that. So in the movie, like I marry my college sweetheart, and in Alien Danger. So I want to try to break through the barrier, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm not just a Filipino.
Yeah, so that's part of when you choose character, right?
Yeah.
And like what I did, but like what I said, they're just talking to me because at that moment, people that I know, they only call me when there is an emergency.
Yeah.
Hey, there is an emergency. One didn't show up. I need you right now. And when I said no, you are a bitch. But they still.
But you know what you should do? You should say, "I'll take it if you change the script this way to make me happy.
What is big movies? Well,
But you know, just to
yeah.
like,
Yeah. Oh well, no, I'm not. You see, I am not an actress.
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather say no than actually negotiate.
but you know what? If you never know, they may say yes, right?
Right. Yeah.
You say, can you just change
Yeah.
this a little bit?
Well, I'm trying to change the fact that they're asking me. That's what I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change to in my favor. I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna change in their favor. I'm gonna change it in my favor.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say no. That's in my favor.
Okay.
But anyways, I love you. No worries. I love you. Calling me at 1 a.m. I need you to sit.
Why does everyone call it the wrong? You know, at nighttime too. I noticed it working in Hollywood. Why does everyone call at 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning?
It's probably because you don't have a chance to think.
Everyone's working in the morning.
Anyway, so yeah, so that's try to negotiate. I think that's
Yeah, just try.
Yeah, just try if you want to
Yes.
be on the role.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, please, I can be anything. I can be the ghost. I can be anything as long as it's background. I will do it only in emergency purposes. I don't do it like, hey Maria, I'm gonna cast you in this. No, it doesn't work that way, honey. I'm just a TV producer. I am not an actress. But they said that you can act. I was acting with different TV shows here in social media shows. So, anyways, okay. So coming into from financial background, going into the entertainment business, what inspires you? What do you have any inspiration? Do you have anybody that
Inspiration?
Yeah, what inspires you to be a actor, a TV producer, a movie producer, or filmmaker? Who inspires you?
So my first inspiration, my true inspiration is George Lucas. So who knew about this person, George Lucas, independent filmmaker? Who knew about Star Wars back in the 70s, right?
Yeah, right.
And it was like, wow, this little guy became this huge cultural inspiration, and he's just an independent filmmaker.
And look at him now.
Yeah, so I admire that because he pushed through everything to make his dream happen, right?
And do you know how many hoops and loops? There's a lot that he went through to be there, right?
And probably a lot of people said no to him, no to his film.
Yes.
I don't want to give money to that.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
But look where he's now.
So that's what you want to.
That's my inspiration.
That's good. I'm a Filipino George Lucas, right?
There you go.
Yeah. Well, have you ever thought, growing up, I love those movies that's actually a combination of Philippines and the U.S. I am drawn onto those movies. I remember Aga Mulak and Lea Salonga, where Leia went to New York and Aga actually went, and that's one of my favorites. So I'm drawn to this kind of movie. How about, have you ever thought about making a movie from it's kind of like that, but it's going to the Philippines?
You know, it did dawn on me like, wow, we have so many family in the Philippines, and I've always wanted to do a Filipino horror movie.
Oh my God, my kids love that.
Religious, ghost. But I'm like, oh my God, this would be perfect in the Philippines.
Can you involve me with this? I want the one with the half body.
Yeah.
It's flying, the half body flying, and then.
Because I work in the horror industry. I'm like,
hey,
Filipino horror.
How about those what do you call it now? Those things in the Philippines, those horror in the Philippines, they came to the United States. So we're gonna film a half body. So because they know that this is our idea. Don't freaking spoil it.
We own it.
Yeah, we own it. Okay?
We own it.
We already trademarked it. So how about because they're already well known in the Philippines, they're gonna come to the U.S.
Yeah. They take PAL. Somehow they get on the PAL plane and they come to the U.S.
Yeah. And then we're gonna show the body, and I'm gonna tell a little.
That's my idea.
Yeah,
that's our idea. Don't take it.
These kids, give them an American horror movie. They don't even
They don't flinch.
They don't flinch.
They don't
And then you put them the Filipino horror movie, and they're like screaming and running every direction. And I was like, what the?
Yeah.
What's wrong with this? I think it's because they don't understand. So they something is playing in their mind.
Yeah.
You see, I'm saying you understand. Like, oh my God,
They just bring that to America.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm.
We own that.
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Anyways, so I have a lot of questions here, and we are just going through while we're talking. I don't even need to answer. You are retired now, and you're actually enjoying your life technically because this is your passion now. You're doing something you never done before. So what do you do on your free time except filming? Sitting down in my TV studio.
So I worked really hard in the independent film from 2020 to 2023, and I said I just need a break. So this past year has been a year of reflection, getting my health back together, spending time with the family.
Nice.
Going to the Philippines.
Yes, I remember we were talking.
Yeah.
About that. How's the Philippines vacation?
Very hot.
Yeah.
And when they have the brownouts, I can't handle it.
You think it's hot in Las Vegas?
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's kids play. But so it's for me. It's just I want to enjoy my passions because the filmmaking was a passion that I'm like, oh, I'm doing it. My wife calls it my. She had a word for this. It's the encore career.
Oh, encore career.
So I'm doing an encore career.
Does she help you with the production too? Or?
Oh no. She was like sound effects one time. I had to really, come on, help me. I need to do sound effects. She said, okay. But she doesn't like the camera. She doesn't like red carpet. She doesn't like any of that.
She doesn't. Yeah, I can imagine. I was like, I was hoping that you bring your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was supposed to come, but she's in the Philippines.
Oh, she's in the Philippines right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you came back earlier than her, huh?
Oh, I didn't go. Because
that's
I was planning to go.
Yeah.
I told you, and I said no. I think I'm gonna stay for the premiere, and then she can go.
Yeah. Well, you know what? As much as Philippines is a very enjoyable vacation, you guys actually cracked the code with the Arena Wars.
Yeah, this was a good one to start off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
So I think I'm enjoying my life. I like cars now, so I like to drive my cars.
What car do you have?
I have a C8 Corvette, so the new Corvette, and then I like to drive fast. So I was here driving the racetrack up in Pahrump. I can't remember. Pahrump. So I was there driving on the racetrack. I would love that. I just got a Cybertruck, so I'm learning.
Yes, I saw that.
The Cybertruck is very cool.
Is it?
Yeah, very different. My first electric.
Is it electric? Or is it
electric.
Well, I probably driving to San Francisco in July. I believe made in July. I will check what is our schedule. Because you just actually said the magic word to me.
What?
Corvette.
Oh, Corvette.
Everybody knows that.
You love Corvettes?
I drove. Well, this was way back. I have one of the vice president of sales in. Is it sales in what do you call that? Chevy. He is my good friend.
Oh, wow.
So every time there's a Corvette comes out, a brand new Corvette, he get to drive it.
Oh, that's so cool.
And every time there's one that came out, he come to Vegas. He is from Utah. He come to Vegas, pick me up, and let me drive to California.
That's so cool.
But I only drive up to C4, and I want to see
the C8. There's a new one coming out. So there's the E-Ray coming out, and they're revealing a new one in July.
Oh God. So I want to go and see the C8. Do they have that on the rentals now? God.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go and rent it, am I? Yes, I am a Corvette
person. Me too. I love Corvette.
Yeah, that's the car. You can show me other cars, Maserati, everything else.
The Porsche.
Yeah, Porsche, and then you have the Corvette right there. I'm like, I'm going to the Corvette. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to have people in my previous job that they're trying to impress me, and they just drive. They just drive in our parking. They drive in there and with their Corvette, okay, and then say, "Hey, can you call your boss? I wanna take her to lunch." And my employees is like, "The Corvette guy is here." Anyways, looking back, looking back with what you've been through, what you accomplished in life, what are the most things that you are most proud about?
Wow, that's a hard question.
I prepared this question.
Oh, this is really good. I know. You know, so I turned the big 60. So I've been reflecting on what's so important to me in 60.
Yeah.
I'm going to start out with, I've been married to my wife for 28 years now.
Congratulations.
Yeah, but the fact that, gosh, we went through together, everything together. You know, we didn't have a lot of money when we started, and we just worked our way up. And that was, you know, the marriage is number one. And two was the following your dream. So I worked in financial industry for 24 years, but I stayed there because they kept giving me promotions and more money because I created new things for them. And, you know, I got them to the next level. So they incented you. So that's why I stayed for such a long time. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud that I have integrity. Not very many people have the integrity to say what they want to say and do what they want to do. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Walk the talk.
Walk the talk, right? Mm-hmm. And it takes a lot.
It takes a lot. I don't know, for a reason it takes a lot to a person, and a lot of people doesn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you see somebody who walk the talk, do what they say, and say what they do, you're kind of like you shine as a person, because we don't see that a lot.
I think we are not distracted by all the things around us.
Yeah.
We're able to focus. I feel sorry for the millennials because they can't seem to focus.
They have so many
short attention span. But we're lucky that at least we can focus.
Yes, yeah. And we know what we want. We know how to set aside things not important, and what important right now, we're gonna come back to you later.
Right. Yeah. And never give up. So I mean, I learned that I gotta fix things in my life to improve. Right? Just you got to fix things.
Well, my last question to you is...
Already? We're at the last questions?
Yeah, well, we can keep... He's like, well, you gotta come back.
Yeah, I'll come back.
So if you ever want to work in the higher level of this industry, who do you want to work with?
George Lucas. I would love to be on the
set
of Star Wars.
For you, yes.
Yeah. I got to work with the Jawas. They were in one of my films, Alien Danger.
Yeah.
They were so cool. Olivia Diabo, she worked in Staycation. She was also Star Trek and Star Wars. I'm like, I would love to be in Star Wars.
Right? Everybody wants to be in Star Wars. I just want to interview people. I just want to interview the Star Wars. So, what are your what's the future? What's the next
phase?
Yeah, for Bill Victor Arucan.
Oh my gosh! So I'm still trying to define that. I'm still reflecting, but I want to take the next step. Do a couple more films. I want to be more picky now about what films I do. I want to pick a better role for myself. And if it doesn't work out, then I won't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm not just going to take a role just because it's a role. I want to, have a little bit more meat. And if the director or the producer doesn't like that, that's okay. I want to do something that's me, that I can be proud of, that I can show the kids and my wife, hey, look what I did.
I wish you would live here in Vegas. Let the viewers know where they can find your movies, where they can find you if they wanna actually hire you as an actor, or maybe talk to you about something. Where they can find you.
So you can find me also on IMDb, Bill Victor Arucan. My email is right there with Alien Donut Films, Bill Arucan at gmail.com. I'm the old guy, so I like Facebook. So you'll find me on Facebook, but contact me through my IMDb email address, and
Yes.
that's
And
easy.
you can Google him and everything will come up right there.
Isn't Google scary? Google's scary. You put your name in there, something comes
Yeah,
up.
I know, right? Well, yeah, that is technically your resume. Honestly, when a lot of people on background checking now is they look in there if you're doing something or you're saying who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people nowadays is telling people who they are, and
They're not.
you look in there and they said, oh, they are the CEO of Tesla, and you go look in there and somebody else comes out, not you. So those kind of things, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think for me it's very helpful in the industry that I'm in,
Yeah.
that we are in.
Yeah.
Is very, very important.
Yeah. Background check is very important.
Yes, right. Do some due diligence. Yes. You wanna date me? You are gonna be background checked. No, just kidding. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me
Thank you
today.
for having me.
You are we have an amazing, he flew from San Francisco to our studio just to be interviewed. I know, you know what he's really here for. But thank you so much, viewers, for having a fantastic conversation with a co-Filipino in the industry. Honestly, that is amazing. You're the first Filipino that has been in my chair. In this chair.
Really?
Yes, except my sister. But I really appreciate you. I really wanted to talk to, because we there's a lot of questions in my mind that I want to ask to co-Filipino.
I enjoyed the conversation. It was like conversation and by the fireplace, just having a good conversation.
Oh, that is a good title of a new TV show.
Don't take that. That's ours.
Thank you so much, guys, and you guys have a wonderful week. Don't forget to share, comment, like, and give us a thumbs up or give us a review. It's on Facebook review or Google reviews. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again next week.
Make it a great day.
How much do you really know about survival?
It's the fence!
Diego Montalban, drop your gun!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so sorry for the extending delay. We will be boarding shortly, so please make yourself comfortable. Have a great evening.
Gentlemen, time to take the garbage out.
Yes, sir.
This is an unprecedented situation. If this is social media, it will be really bad for us.
They got struck by lightning.
How did you fly this into a storm? It came out of nowhere. Whoa, we're going down.
So many people on that plane. We're the only ones that made it out.
Why do I have to sue over this? I got makeup in my eyes.
This is Puerto Rico?
No, bro. Looks like we're on our own.
All right, so what is the plan?
We're gonna start surviving, okay?
Maybe we can build a raft and try to get the hell out of here.
And who put you in charge?
Do you have a better plan?
I think there's something out there. Y'all should run.
So who are you people and what are you doing here?
We were flying to Puerto Rico when the plane went down.
Those damn things just took out half our group.
Didn't take half your people. Not yet. How many more of those things are out there? There's enough. The triangle. It's real.
Did you kill my ever?
Boats, ships, and planes, they enter the Bermuda Triangle and boom, they're gone.
We're pack hunters like wolves. Either we kill them all or we die.
What do we have here?
nude. So like the boogie derby, one, two, like a chick. There's rock again. There's rock again. Raven, Fox, and the crew. There's rock again. There's rock again. Ellie and Dexter too. There's rock again. There's rock again. Ellie and Dexter too.
Thank you for saving the world, Raven Van Slender.
They're back again. They're back again. Raven, Fox, and the crew. They're back again. They're back again. Ellie and Danger too. Alien. Danger too. Raven. He knows we know. Raven. He's our hero. Raven. Zero ego. Things are getting worse. Can he save the universe? Two bodies, general legs, and feet 411. We won't rest till they're both dead and gone. Hello, calling Raven. Can you hear me, Raven? Beers and TV for the nude. So like the boogie derby, one, two, like a chick. They're back again. They're back again. Raven, Fox, and the crew. They're back again. They're back again. Ellie and Dexter too. They're back again. We're back again. Ellie and Dexter too.
Thank you for saving the world, Raven Van Slender.
You killed some clowns.
Let's just say it didn't work out.
Please, Queen, please forgive me for my sins.
What you have done is unforgivable.
You killed our brothers and sisters, and you must pay the ultimate price.
This is for the Queen! And this is for the non-crucial!
No sign of brothers, just a bunch of freaks.
The clowns will rise in blood tonight!
Our world becomes its own tonight.
We will be flesh and blood!
Who the hell are you?
Burned our home, now you're gonna pay.
Bring me a pure soul tonight, or you will not see the light of day tomorrow.
I am dealing with this situation. I will make sure you are forever doomed.
Get rid of her! And that's just the first act!
This is the best Christmas ever. Mr. Dickey, we just finished the gingerbread house. You like it?
Raven Van Slender, your Christmas's only hope!
I'm gonna jiggle your bells. Get ready for the Santa slap.
Christmas!
Santa. Oh, it's working, Raven. It's working. Oh!
Thanks for saving Christmas, Raven Van Slender. You are a true American hero like me, Kurt Angle. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.